Hey, what's up, guys, and welcome back to another episode of Eat Creeks Outdoors. I hope you guys can see me here. It's a little dark out. Just have the light on here in my car. I wanted to show you new hunters today what to do before, during, and after your first ever whitetail hunt. So if you're new to hunting, maybe you've went once, only a couple times, maybe never, I'm going to show you today what to do before, during, and after. So I have to get dressed here. It is 7:07 right now. Today sunrise is at 8:03 or something. You can shoot here in Ohio 30 minutes before sunrise, and I believe it's like that in most states. So you want to be in the woods before that. I shoot for between you want to be in the woods a little bit before even that 30 minutes. So maybe like 15 minutes to 30 minutes before that, you want to be in the woods. So I got to get going here. So here in Ohio, you can shoot 30 minutes before. You want to be in the woods a little bit before that to be ready. All right, guys, I hope you can see me here. But one of the first things you should do when getting dressed is make sure to get a nice base layer on. So on my bottoms here, I actually have some sweatpants on, but under those, I have leggings. They're made by SKRE. And then on the top here, I have a nice cotton shirt under this, but then I have this Carhartt made as a base layer shirt. There's lots of fancy options you can get, like merino wool from companies like First Light and Sitka. But definitely, if you're going to spend the money, spend it on that base layer. Get a nice pair of base layer. That's going to keep you warm in all conditions. All right, y'all. Now that you have your base layers on, you want to get your thicker stuff on the outside. If there's one thing I found out about hunting clothing, it is that this is not where you want to save money. So spend some money, get yourself some nice hunting clothing that really could last you the rest of your life, or at least 10 years or so. First Light, Sitka Kuyu, I know they all make really nice stuff. I don't have any of that. I did save a little bit of money at first, but next time I am getting the nicer stuff. This is a Nomad Jacket and bibs. These are actually really nice. I think Nomad is a great place to start. Both of these combined, I think, was $140. I got them like half off on this because I had like a coupon code. And so after your base layers, I put on a pair of sweats on the bottom. Sometimes a pair of pants. You can get nice pants if it's really cold. Then I have my bibs on my top. I have a shirt, then I have a base layer, a shirt, and then a sweatshirt and my jacket. Also, keep a hat. You want to keep your head warm. That's one of the most important things. Some gloves to keep your hands warm. I am going bow hunting, so I use these gloves called Manzella gloves where I can put my release through them. They're especially made for bow hunting. And they're a little bit thinner gloves because it's only beginning of November right now. So make sure the night before you go, guys, to take a shower with scent killer, some kind of hunting body wash and shampoo so you don't smell all fruity out there. No flower perfume here, guys. No deodorant, anything like that. You don't want these deer to smell you. Deer have a really good sense of smell, and they will smell you if you have any type of cologne or anything like that on. You don't want to be wearing your hunting stuff into a breakfast joint or something. You want to keep it in a bin where it's nice and sealed. So lastly, guys, make sure to spray off with some field spray that's going to kill your scent on you. And then once you do that, you have all your stuff, have your bow, everything. Walk in nice and quietly and get into your stand. Okay, guys, so now that it's a good bit lighter out, I want to show you a few things. I hope you guys can hear me here. So when you are walking into the stand, one thing you want to make sure you do is to have your big layers on the outside. Leave them unzipped because you're going to get hot and sweaty when you're walking in. When you have this much clothing on, you're going to start sweating. And you want to leave that unzipped because if it's cold out and you're sweating, when you get into the stand, then that's going to dry and freeze, and you're going to start to get really cold if you got sweaty. So anytime you're walking, take some of those big layers on the outside off. Also, once you get to the stand, as you can see here, I have a harness on. Make sure to get yourself a harness. That's the most important thing, is safety. Put that on before you get into the tree stand. And then I have one of these, the name I am forgetting right now, that you tie around to the tree. You can see it there, and you hook into that. There's a carabiner. You hook your harness into that. It's really easy to use. It's just a carabiner on a knot on one end and then a loop on the other end. You stick the carabiner through the loop, tighten it around the tree. I will put a picture up or something so you guys can see that and see what those look like, where you can get those. So another thing, guys, You don't have to have an arrow knocked or your release on until you get in the stand. It's not going to be a legal shooting light anyways, and if you're coming in the afternoon and it is legal shooting light, then you can have an arrow knocked, but unknock that when you're getting up into your tree stand. So once you're up, guys, you're just going to want to sit and tight for a little bit, be quiet, get yourself situated, and then start listening, you know, for anything, looking around for any deer that are going to come. But keep quiet in the stand, obviously. And I like to have one of these face masks here. It's called a buff. You can put up over your nose. Have some little gloves on. Keep as much skin covered as you can. You could put some face paint on, just so those deer aren't gonna, you know, any open skin isn't gonna attract those deer's eyes. Want to break up your figure as much as possible. So once you're in the stand, maybe have a rangefinder, range a few trees around you, so you know what the distances are. You get an idea for how far stuff is. Range where you think a deer might be, the big spots where you might see one openings and stuff, because you're probably not going to have time, or you might not have time to range find a deer before you shoot it, and you know, that's just not always the most ideal thing. So get some ranges in your head and then just get ready, guys. What's up, guys? So I actually just shot a doe, which is actually really cool while I'm filming this video. I will show that to you guys, but I wanted to tell you about a couple other things that you need to think about when hunting. One thing is, I thought about this when I was coming up this morning and clearing off my tree stand. A lot of times in the fall, we'll have leaves and stuff fall down onto the platform of your tree stand. So when you're getting into your tree stand, make sure to clear that stuff away, any branches or anything. So when you're moving around, if there's deer around, they don't hear you stepping on leaves. Even if you're hunting on the ground, move stuff around where your feet are going to be if you're sitting on the ground. Clear it out from the leaves and stuff, and then you can move around and you'll be silent. Give yourself some space to move there. And then also, this is something that's really nifty, guys. These little things that you can hang your bow on, if you can see them there, little hooks that you can screw into the tree. I also have one, I had my backpack hung on one right down there, you can see. Always carry extra of those on you. You can screw them into trees if you hunt in different tree stands, and they come in really handy. So that's it for now, guys. Hopefully we can find this doe I just shot. So it's really awesome. Hunting is awesome. All right, guys, so I threw a picture of my deer up there for you. It's a little button buck. I thought it was a doe, but it's all right. I haven't had deer here in 2 years, so get some meat in the freezer. Hopefully we can get a nice buck here later in the year. So guys, once you get down from the stand, what you're gonna want to do then is, once you take all your clothes off, make sure you get that stuff, get your clothes, get it back into your container. You want to keep that in a sealed space where it's not going to get nasty scent on it. Make sure you're taking care of all your equipment, your bow and stuff. If you shoot any arrows, clean them off after, and yeah, just make sure you're generally keeping track of everything. Trying to think if there's anything I've missed for you guys. If you do kill a deer, that's a whole nother story, but maybe I can make a video on that sometime. Make sure to check it in once you find it, go through all the stuff that you need to. But this is basically a little rundown, guys, for you if it's your first time hunting, kind of what to do before, during, and after the hunt. So I hope this helped you guys. Drop a comment below if you have any questions. I'm sure I'm missing some stuff and I'm gonna remember and be like, oh, I should have said that. But I hope you guys liked the video. Keep watching, guys. I'll have more content for you, and I'll see you on the next episode of E. Kriegs Outdoors. Peace out, guys, and keep hunting. All right, so I want to cut in here real quick before we're done, show you my deer. Here it is, hanging up right here. It's not very big. It's a little button buck. I thought it was a doe, but I'll take it. I haven't shot a deer in like I didn't shoot one last year, so until the year before. So I am very excited to finally have a deer. I'm very thankful for that, and it's just awesome getting out there bow hunting. So fun. But what I want to show you guys was a look at this monster deer that my uncle shot yesterday. Really the buck of a lifetime. Let me show you how big this thing is, guys. This thing is incredibly massive. Just the girth on it, like right here above the brow tine, but then it's even that thick up here. Like, oh my god, it's so big. It's hard to even show you guys how big this rack is. It's so thick. That's pretty insane right there. It's got a little crab claw at the end. It's kind of caught that curve out. It's really cool, a lot of character. Huge brow tines. It's so thick up here. And you guys can see how small it makes my deer look. Pretty puny, but awesome for him. I mean, that thing is absolutely huge. So we're looking for a big buck this year as well. And it's going to be an awesome time. So now I'm done, guys. Thanks for watching.